Has anyone ever gotten into an argument and been told they were wrong for reasons that have nothing to do with the argument? You were like arguing and then someone's like, you're wrong because you don't have a college degree, or you're wrong because I have more experience in this particular field than you. These are tactics that people can use in an argument to get inside your head to make you think of other things that have nothing to do with the argument was originally about. And that would be called an argument from a position of authority. An argument that is, it's like saying I'm better than you and that's why you're wrong. Now, that can be kind of intermingled into the way that one thinks of how the news interprets or how the news media interprets news and then sends it out to the public, us. And so, for many people who present their arguments from a position of authority, that could be the news. They're the news. They're supposed to be right. For example, one could say, or you could say you're wrong because of the college degree or something like that. But these are positions for an arguments from a position of authority. Now, why is this important? Arguments from a position of authority are huge nowadays because there's a lot of misinformation being spread. Right now we have the coronavirus, but when I was making this, I was not thinking about that. I was thinking more about like the 2016 election or just politics in general. And it's a huge important issue right now because it's really hard to get a grasp on a particular subject when there's so much misinformation being spread. So, for example, in an article published in March 2018, Ali Breland states that the coronavirus is creating a new, broader misinformation environment. While news about the virus is played out differently along ideological lines, it is not good. Along ideological lines, every ideology has fallen victim to or peddled misinformation. So ideology is in different news outlets that are traditionally either conservative or more liberal. And this is a big issue because people before the coronavirus, for example, people tended to listen to specific news outlets for specific reasons because they like the more conservative view and it says things that they believe in, and therefore they like to hear what they believe, so they watch the more conservative news outlets like Fox, for example. And on the other side, more liberal outlets like ABC is traditionally more liberal, then people like to view them and then see that their views align on a particular subject. With an issue like the coronavirus, there's not really a right and wrong. It doesn't matter if you're Fox or ABC. You just want to get the correct information out. This isn't a political problem. It's a pandemic now. So the big deal is that the way news reaches people. People want to think that another news outlet is wrong when it's not necessarily an issue like this. So this is a way that misinformation can be spread. In another article, in a 2018 article by The Atlantic, Robinson Mayer says that by every common metric, falsehood consistently dominates the truth on Twitter. The study finds fake news and false rumors reach more people, penetrate deeper into social networks, and much faster than accurate stories. This is a humongous problem because we're seeing a lot of misinformation about the coronavirus. It's like saying things that people our age, or my age, I'm young, I'm 19, can't get affected by the virus. That's not true. People can get affected by the virus who are my age, and people are dying. These are the things that you don't want out there, and it's up to people. The reason the reason for this speech is because misinformation is a big deal now, and it is important for people to realize that and to go, if they find something that they don't agree with or don't think is right, they should think about it and then either go to as many different sources as possible to gather as much different or similar information as possible to come up with a knowledge that makes you more educated on a particular subject. So getting information from multiple sources is probably the best way to avoid being informed or being misinformed by the news.